Happy Thursday. Hot Thursday. Coming to you from Austin, Texas. Third workout of the day. So yesterday, a recap of yesterday. I biked in the morning. I did my run jog, 5 miles. Push-up workout. Lower back mobility exercises. Band exercises. But I skipped my ski workout. I just wasn't in the mood to do it. I guess it didn't hurt to skip one day. But today, off to a good start. Did 1.5 miles this morning, hiking. And it did 10 minutes on the bike, fast pace, indoor bike. I'm using the iFit programming. And now I'm out. I'll do about 4.5, 5 miles. No vest today, but I'm going at a faster pace. Crazy hot today. I think it's like 105. But it's cooled down a lot. I went out later tonight. I think I left around 7:40. So I've done a few miles already. Slow down a little bit to chat a little bit. Quite a few people out on the trail. What else is going on? I was watching the Tour de France. The ladies, they call it the Feminines. I don't know, I say it wrong, but it's French. It's Femmes, Feminines. Anyways, it's the ladies' version of the Tour de France. They only have 8 stages, but very fast. And what's interesting is most of the top leaders are from the US, actually from Colorado, Boulder area. Whereas, in the Tour de France men's, it's mostly Europeans, probably 95% Europeans, but I was watching it today. It's mostly ladies from Colorado, and they're like in their late 30s, early 40s, really moving. So I also saw a GCN special on all the top bikes of Tour de France. I watched it last year too. It was interesting. All the bikes in the Tour de France ranged from like 10,000 to 13,000 euros, which is probably like $15,000. Really crazy price. But each rider has several bikes. They have to pack them up and rebuild them every day, and it's really a major ordeal for the teams. I watched a video on the UAE team, and the UAE team spends like $60 million a year in budget. What's up, man? Hi, Stacy. Thanks for joining, man. I was just talking about the Tour de France. Crazy hot day today in Texas. Is like 105, but much cooler now. The sun's going down. It's almost the weekend. I'm glad. Tired of working. Got one more day and then we got the weekend. I don't have any big plans this weekend except working around the house. I need to do some work in my gym, and then I also need to use my gym. I got a bunch of new weights coming, so. Yeah, but training's going pretty good. The last 3 or 4 days have been about the same. And increasing, doing morning workouts. Like I said, I did about 1.5 miles this morning. It was hot too. And then I did a bike workout outdoors. And I'm gonna continue that. I'm gonna do the ski workout and the push-up workout tonight. Mobility exercises, mostly from my lower back. Hey Darren, man, thanks for joining. Just checking out the pond here. I can see sun's going down. It's almost, it'll be dark in Texas in about 30 to 40 minutes. They're moving again. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I go live every day, sometimes twice a day. Mostly talk about running, but talk about anything. What did we talk about yesterday? I forgot. Anyways, I was talking earlier about Tour de France. I was watching ladies Tour de France is on right now. They've got 8 stages. That's pretty good. First time I watched it, to be honest. I always watch the men's, but the ladies is pretty exciting too. They got a lot of sponsorship dollars. I want to rest up. Hey, thanks for joining. Yeah, it's pretty hot. I'm not going uphill yet, fixing to. When I go uphill, they really push you. Hey, baseball brothers, FBI guys, Darren. What am I doing? I was hiking and jogging, just taking it easy a little bit now. I'm just out doing a run. Can you do a backflip? I think you asked me that before, because somebody asked me to do a backflip before. It must have been you. That's a very unique thing to ask. No, I can't do a backflip. I couldn't even do one into a pool. Yeah, I'm not that flexible. I can run for a long time, a couple days, but gymnastics, no way. So I'm going uphill now. Like I always say, uphill, build strength, downhill, build durability. I got a lot of people in the chat, man. That's cool. Abes. Baseball brothers don't have Abes, no? Yeah, people always troll me, sometimes try to get me. Baseball brothers, you collect baseball cards? I had some, they were worth a lot of money at one time. Not anymore. I'm trying to think. I had that famous New York Yankees baseball coach. I had his baseball card when he played for the Detroit Tigers. Can't remember his name. Yeah, I'm getting too old. Can't remember shit anymore. Oh, mostly basketball. Oh, okay. I haven't watched the NBA very much, but it seems like all the news is about the WNBA. Is it WNBA or, yeah, the women's basketball. Man, that's always on the X. We don't have any teams in Austin, though. The ladies pro basketball. Seems like most of them are all up north. I think we have one in Dallas, but we don't have one in Austin. I was reading about that, was it Sophie Cunningham? She's a pretty lady. It would be cool if we had a team in Austin. What's that famous coach for the New York Yankees? I think he passed away. Dang, I can't remember his name. Anyways, I had this baseball card when he played for the Detroit Tigers. And I bought that card in the 70s and I paid like $20 for it then. I'll remember it. Man, I can't remember. Can't believe I can't remember his name. Anyways, I was big into baseball cards at one time. Then the stupid thing is, my parents threw away my card collection. And I had some that were really worth a lot of money, at least back then. I had the whole year of 1978. I wish I had that today. It'd be worth a lot of money. Yeah, I went off to college and my parents threw away my baseball card collection, if you can believe that. Crazy shit. Yeah, true story. Yeah. Those were the good old days. You know, now they have baseball card stores. Back then, you know, this was like in the 80s and 90s. You'd go to a flea market and you'd buy baseball cards. These days they have baseball card stores. I know Tom Brady owns part of one of the chains that has baseball cards. I guess they have football cards too. That's big business now. Yeah. I'm gonna remember that coach's name. I can't believe I can't remember it. Anyways, I'll find out and I'll tell y'all in a future day. I can't believe I can't remember it. Yeah. Okay, we're going downhill now. Feels pretty good now. There's a little breeze. It's probably in the low 80s. But I'm not kidding. It was like 105 today. Crazy hot. In my car, it said it was 112. I went up to the store. Crazy hot today. But it's okay now. Sun's going down. Yeah, if y'all are new to the channel, please subscribe. We talk about everything. Today we're talking about baseball cards. Basketball. Anyways, I was talking about the WNBA. Is it WBA or WNBA? The ladies pro basketball. They're always talking about it on Twitter or X. But we don't have a local team. The closest team in Dallas, and all the teams that they talk about are up north, like Indiana, Ohio, I think. So I wouldn't mind going to see one of them. But I heard they're losing a lot of money. That's why they talk about them all the time. The players are complaining that they're not getting paid fairly like the men do in NBA, but the NBA makes money. The WNBA is losing money. Supposedly they lost like $40 million last year. So that's why people say, well, you're not going to get paid very much because the league is not making any money. So anyways, there's a lot of talk about it. Yeah, because that Sophie Cunningham, she was wearing some clothes saying you must eat at Arby's or some shit like that. She got a sponsorship from Arby's. She's a really pretty one too. For a basketball player, she's really pretty. Yeah. How far do you have to run? Hey man, thanks for joining. Well, how far I run? I usually run about, hey gamer, GG gamer. How do you like the Lakers? Yeah, I like the Lakers. To be honest, I like the Mavericks the most, but I don't like Mark Cuban very much. He really messed up the team some. But I guess if I was a NBA fan, I would say the Mavericks. Lakers are pretty cool. Also like the Spurs. When I was growing up, I lived in San Antonio and I got to go to many Spurs games, saw Michael Irvin. Not Michael Irvin. What was his name? Famous Spurs player. Michael Irvin's with the Cowboys. I'm not remembering players' names very well tonight. Hey gamer, usually 4 or 5 miles. Usually do twice a day, do a few miles in the morning. Right now I'm just hiking, but I was jogging earlier. It's pretty hot, even though temperature's gone down a lot. But what kind of games do you play? My kids are gamers also. My kids like to play Roblox, and my son's playing Fortnite and Valorant. My daughter plays Roblox, all kinds of games on Roblox. But I get a lot of gamers in the chat. You know, a lot of people that watch YouTube are gamers. So, because when they're not playing games, they like to watch other people play games. So, gamers are very big on YouTube. My kids are always watching YouTube. when they're not playing games, they're watching people play games so they can learn how to play better, you know? So which game do you like to play the best? My son plays them all. He used to be really big and good in Fortnite, then he got sick of it and played Valorant. He's technically not old enough to play them, but he does anyways. And plays Roblox. He plays a lot of games in Roblox, but he gets sick of them. Changes all the time. Oh, you play Fortnite? Oh, okay. Yeah. But you get used to it, you know? The heat doesn't bother me too much. To be honest, when it gets cold, I don't like it when it's cold. The winter is tough. You know, people up north, they like it to be cold. In the south, the heat doesn't bother us, but in the wintertime, it can be tough. But my son's pretty good at Fortnite, so yeah. He still plays, but not as much as he used to. I've played with him sometimes. Like when they have duos or trios, or when they're short a person, I'll play with them. I'm not very good though. I like to just use the sniper rifle and shoot people from a distance. I can't build. They don't like me to play very much because I don't know how to build very well. But I think it's a cool game. But lately, like today, he's playing Valorant, which is kind of it's like Fortnite, but I think a little more. You don't have to build, but it looks more difficult. So he plays Valorant and some other shooter games too. Yeah. All right, my friends, I'm gonna go. I gotta start running again. I'm gonna lose signal, but if y'all new to the channel, please subscribe. I go live every day. It's always good to have more friends in the chat. But y'all have a good evening, and I'll talk to y'all on Friday. Bye for now.